So it's like 7:30 in the morning. I've maybe gotten like 2 hours of sleep. I feel pretty crazy right now. Yesterday was my first Mother's Day without my mom. And to say it feels weird is an understatement. It's um it's very empty and like all those funny memes that are like I was sitting there waiting on mom to cook us food, but then I realized I am the mom. That is like really dark when your mom's dead. So yesterday was a shitty day. And I woke up today and I'm still upset about it, obviously. This might be one of the weirdest things I've done is cry on camera. But I wanted this to just kind of be a message for those of you who don't have a very good relationship with your mom. Even when she dies, it's gonna hurt like hell. And you're gonna wish you didn't have an estranged relationship. You're gonna wish you didn't say some things. And you were gonna wish that you went and visited her more. You're not gonna remember all the bad stuff. It goes away when they die. So that's the harder part, is that you can't be angry at them anymore. So I know it's like cliche to say like call your mom, but if you needed a sign, this is your sign to call your mom. It's just funny that everything she said she was so right about. And like when her mom died, she said the same thing. She was like, oh my God, she was so right about everything. She was so right about all the things that she said. And I just couldn't get past. I couldn't get past a lot of stuff that we had differences on, obviously. But in hindsight, obviously, per the usual, she was a really good mom and a really good cook. And she was funny even when her kids didn't think she was funny. But now that I have a kid of my own, I don't know that they're ever going to think that you're funny from like age 5 or 7 all the way up until, they're 25 and they figure life out. Which, if you're under 25 and you think you're going to have it figured out at 25, good luck. I mean, really good luck. So I honestly don't know why I turned on the camera. I just felt like if I didn't tell someone to call their mom, it would be a disservice to my own mother. So call your mom right now and apologize for being a shithead. And don't take life so for granted. It's literally so short. Like, I can remember being like 15 and like putting on my cheerleading uniform to go to school like it was yesterday. Literally like it was yesterday. And I've been a mom for like 8 years. So it's really not like it's like new news of Mother's Day. There's a red cardinal in my yard. And my husband told me that when a red cardinal is near, it means like your loved one from heaven is visiting you, or, like a good spirit or something. I don't know. Or neither of us is really into that, but apparently he believes that one. So, hi, Mom. Sorry I cried on camera. You can't really tell from this far away. And because you can't see my eyelashes, I don't look very different. Still look like my twin brother, Zach. What's up, Zach? Love you. Miss you. Life is really hard. And I put this in my blog post, but my mom's death forced me to be exactly who I am. And sometimes that's scarier than being someone fake or being someone who you think you are. Guys, just like life, like when my daughter was born, and just like death, when my mom died, it really, really, really changes things inside of you. Like, I don't know how to explain it because I've never, ever, ever understood it. I wasn't, like, I didn't have the empathy feeling for people who had, like, people that they loved died. Like, obviously someone's mom, like immediate family. But I'm talking, like, someone's grandma or grandpa they were really close to, or an aunt and uncle they were really close to. I didn't understand how to process the emotion of death. I mean, obviously everyone processes it differently, but it just, like, it alters everything, especially your perspective of life. And, like, what you think is important and the pride that you have that you think is important, or the way of life you're living that you think is so important, or the job that you have that you think is so important. It's really not that important. Like, it's really not. Like, tell me right now, can you honestly remember, like, last week what had you so upset? If it wasn't, like, a life-changing experience, like life or death, or something traumatizing that happened. I'm not discrediting trauma because we all got some real trauma. You can't remember what you were so mad about to your husband or your wife last week. You can't remember why you're pissed off and you thought the world was going to end next week. You can't remember because it wasn't important. And I think we just need to remember that. I think we need to remember that it's really not that serious. It's not that important. And if you have to choose between doing what's right by you and your family or doing what's right by society, I think you should always follow your heart. And I know that sounds really cheesy and lame, but someone showed me a verse in the Bible of how, like, the Spirit, like the Holy Spirit, will guide our hearts. And so if we don't let our hearts, like, run us rampage and make really bad decisions and call that guy back when he cheated on us, or, like, whatever bad decision you're thinking about doing, if you really go to the Lord about it and you remember why we are literally created and why we are put on earth and why we are put with this family and why we are put with these friends, what is your path? What is your purpose? Really, like, God gave us free will because he wants us not to be stupid, and he wants us to use it to actually do something that, like, will make us happy and will make other people happy and will serve the kingdom, not make a lot of money, not look really good, not have a bunch of nice things and feel empty and lonely inside. So I am just here to encourage you that you can quit your job. I quit my job. God took care of me. I get to work at another job that I really, really like. Do I get paid as much? No. Do I get half as much? No. But happiness and money are not equal. Money doesn't equal happiness. Happiness doesn't equal money. Yes, money helps your world go around, but it doesn't make it go around. You have to, like, honest to God, pun intended, depend on Jesus. And that's my preaching today. See y'all next sermon. Sorry I cried on camera. I'm not sorry I cried on camera. Not sorry I look like a bird would be very happy here. Also, this is Vogue. I don't know what you're talking about. Have a good day.